Oh, hi everyone. Just saw a tornado warning for Cheyenne County until 2 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So, there it is. Sydney? Almost includes part of Sydney. Let's zoom in. Interesting. So that is tornado and 2-inch diameter hail. Goodness. Let's see. Sorry, I'm working and doing this at the same time, so see what happens. It's National Weather Service out of Cheyenne. Located over the Sydney airport, near Sydney, moving southwest at 15 miles per hour. So that tornado warning for in and around the Sydney area in the southern panhandle of Nebraska. 2-inch diameter hail. Public reporting 2-inch diameter hail. That's like the size of an egg. I like that. That was 1:12. So that was about 13 minutes ago. 15 minutes ago. 59 mile per hour wind gust about 20 minutes ago at the Sydney airport. Goodness. Rain, Michelle, if you're in Sydney, take shelter. There's a tornado warning in place and very large hail. For the Sydney area. Interesting storm. It's like almost, it's not moving, it's developing south and west. That's kind of creepy. That's weird. The storm is growing and like just reaching to the south towards Colorado. Interesting. Okay, good to hear. Alright, so let's see. I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on things and work at the same time. Because I'm at Channel 8 in Lincoln, doing what I do on a regular basis, so I got to keep doing that and watch the severe weather at the same time. That's, let's see. I want to see what's going on with that. Oh yeah, look at that. So you're looking at this stuff right here. See how there's green and then red right next to each other, and there's that little blip right there. That's a really good indication of rotation. Really good. Let me zoom in. Yeah, look at that. Yep, that's pretty clear. Especially this. Especially this right here. That's obvious rotation happening in that spot. So if you live near Sydney, take shelter now. Yeah, so let's see. Anywhere within this area, I would definitely be taking shelter. So tornado watch in place until 8 p.m. for much of the southwestern western panhandle. Here's what it looks like. Thin band of rain from O'Neill, Grand Island to Concordia. Panhandle, most of it's quiet. It's just this storm cell right here, and really moves into Colorado, near just north of I-76, between Sydney and Sterling. I had some friends that lived in Sterling for a while. God, that was years ago. News for a thunderstorm warning right there. That is it's for a thunderstorm warning for north central Cheyenne County until 2 o'clock Mountain Time. 2-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Boy, these storms got severe fast. It was just a blip on the radar an hour ago. Kind of weird too. Look at that. This storm is moving north. This storm is moving southwest. Crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, tornado warning here. That goes until, let me see, 2 p.m. So another 25 minutes left on that. So for thunderstorm warning there, that goes until 2 o'clock. So another 25 minutes there. And then this one, ping pong ball size hail until 2 o'clock. So all of these go until 2 o'clock. Hello. All right. Do a little research while we're watching. If anything new pops up, I'll talk about it here in just a second. Hey, it's first day of summer. The average high in Lincoln is 87. Record high, 102. That was back in 1988. So yeah, we have tornado warnings in place for southern Cheyenne County, just south of Sydney. Lots of rotation.
That's one. Look at the other one.
While I wait for some updates, I'm going to do some forecasting here, so don't mind me. Jeez, engineers are making a lot of noise back there. Zooming way out. So we've got this tornado watch, and it includes a good chunk of southeast Wyoming, northeast Colorado. The yellow for Denver, that's the severe thunderstorm watch, and then the southwestern corner of the western panhandle of Nebraska. That's big hail. I mean, that's just anything north of Interstate 76, north of Fleming, north of Sterling to Sydney, Dalton. That's big hail and lots of rotation. Look how it's just kind of, there's no real direction with these storms. They're almost colliding. That just creates rotation. Look at this right in the middle. Right there. This right here, this storm and this storm colliding, rotation galore. Let's, here, hang on. It's not as pronounced as I would have thought. There's some right there, some right there, some right there, some there. Let me get it different. Why do I have two Goodland velocities? That's weird. This is the debris tracker. Not really seeing anything, which you don't want to. I mean, maybe this right here. Maybe. Not as pronounced. I'm gonna delete this. Okay, back to the velocity. And we have bright red right next to bright green. That's when you have good rotation. Now that's in the upper levels of the atmosphere where the radar can see it, not near the surface. Okay. So tornado watch. Put that into motion. Okay, we'll just let this sit for a little bit. no new information either. So no news is good news. So we'll just kind of let this sit for a little bit. Let's see. Okay, just kind of watching the radar. No news. Just that tornado warning for South Central Cheyenne County, just near Sydney. A lot of rotation over there. It's just sitting there. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some sort of flash flood warning or a flood warning, something issued. Right now, it's a severe aspect, large hail. With this cluster of storms, it looks like it's just colliding. Hang on. It's flashing now. You can probably see that red box flashing. That means that the latest update, 2-inch hail and a radar indicated rotation for this thunderstorm near the Sydney airport. It's stationary. It's just not moving. It's just sitting there. So if you live near Sydney, take shelter. Really Cheyenne County into Colorado.
Probably drop the book by. We're looking at like a light gray.
Okay, I'm going to do a couple of things here. interested to know what county that is in Colorado. Let's see. North Central Logan. North Central Logan. I knew that was Logan. I knew it. Ping pong ball in 60 mile per hour in Logan County in Colorado. Boy, I bet if you're driving from, look at this, and I've driven this road 1,000 times from Denver up to I-80. Can you imagine being on I-76 and looking to your right and looking to your left, like if you're going through Sterling? That'd be such a cool picture. Look at that cluster. Just crazy. And what's weird is this storm right here is moving southwest while this one is moving northwest. It's like they're meeting in the middle right there on the border. Okay, not seeing any new information, so I'm going to do a little more forecasting here. I'll keep an eye on things. Have so far? Boy, it's still, still just that cluster over Cheyenne and Logan County and Colorado and Nebraska. Oof. Let me show you guys something here. Here's the velocity. Let's zoom in. Kind of a mess, which is never a good thing. You see this, the green surrounded by red, but that could be outflow from the very heavy rain and hail. This right here, another, when you have bright red next to that green, that could be something. That's likely where the tornado warning is coming from. Let's see. Make sure there's no debris. Not seeing anything. Maybe maybe a little. It's not much, which is good. You don't want to see debris. That means bad things. Let's see if this works. Yeah. Here's your tornado warning. Here's your thunderstorm warning. Just south of Sydney. This is the main area of concern is down in this area. Just trying a couple of different things here. Ooh, look at that. This is so when you see red, that is over 50,000. That's how high the storms are up there. 50,000 feet, which is 10 miles. And the orange is about between 40 and 50, and then the yellow is over 30. Those are big storms. That's when you get large hails. When they get over 50,000 feet, large hail, very likely when you start to see that. Let's see, do an SPC thing here. If you note, I was doing some updates on the risk for severe weather. Southwest Nebraska, Southwest Panhandle has that marginal risk. Wind, about 15%. Hail, hatched at 30%, which means 2-inch or higher in that hatched area is likely. Tornado threat is mainly that southwestern corner, basically from Sydney west. So yeah, right on point there. Looking at the drought monitor, need rain at the east. It's not so much western Nebraska, but there you go. Watch box. Yep, there's your tornado watch. It's that box right there from Sydney west towards Scottsbluff and Cheyenne. It goes until 8 o'clock. Let's see. God, what a mess. When you don't have anything moving these storms, like a cold front or anything like that, they just they take the path of least resistance, and that's what these storms are doing. They're just kind of going all over the place, and you could have a tornado spin up from out of nowhere with storms like this. Let's see what the Cape looks like. Oh yeah, well there you go. Let me get rid of the radar here. Yeah, so you've got some very high instability near Sterling and Sydney. So that makes sense. Any Cape? I'm sorry, atmospheric cap. Nope. Ooh, look at that. This is always fun. This is your visible satellite. Isn't that cool? Look at that visible just blowing those things up. That's so cool. Let's see, I want to do this. Alright, so looks like the hail threat is weakening southwest of Sydney. But it's really blowing up there in Colorado, north of Sterling. Goodness. So I'm going to leave this here while I do some more forecasting. If you have any questions, shoot them out to me on the chat. I am keeping an eye on that as well. Category. Just changed the category to science and technology. I'm not sure why I had it on people and blogs. That makes sense. Okay, back to work I go. New tornado watch for Oklahoma, Texas, and southwest Kansas. Interesting. Let me check that out. I'm going to zoom out. Hang on. Wait. Let's do this. So this area right here just had a new watch. Bring this up here. Yep, there it is. So 2 tornado watches in place. Happy first day of summer, everyone. Goodness sakes. Alright, I'm going to zoom in on this. Oop, there's one in Garden County starting to pulse up. Okay, I'm going to let this sit for a little bit while I do some more forecasting. And again, if you have any questions, happy to answer them. Time is it 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock Central Time. If you're watching from the Panhandle, it is almost 2 o'clock. So that tornado warning should be expiring shortly. Okay. Did we get to 90 today? I want to see if Lincoln got to 90. If we did, that's 11 out of 21. So over 50% of the days. Let's see what we're at. 88. Oh, so close. All right, new severe thunderstorm warning for Cheyenne County. So that storm that was tornado warned. Oh, darn it. Close that out so I can stop doing that. Is now a severe thunderstorm warning. Good news. I mean, it's for. Oh man, come on. Okay, fine. Do it the old-fashioned way. It is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. So your minimal severe thunderstorm warning. That's good. That means the storm has kind of pulsed down a little bit. This one in Colorado, same thing, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail for Logan County. So run-of-the-mill thunderstorms. Woohoo! Wonder how long it's going to take for that Garden County one. This one right here. I bet that's severe in 10 minutes, maybe 15. So, friends, family in the Panhandle, if you live in the Chadron area, up here, Chadron, Gordon, non-Imperial, what? What? That's weird. Did you guys see that? There it is. I lived in Gordon and Chatham for a good portion of my life, and I've never heard of that. Over by Hemmingford. That's weird. But anyway, it's quiet in the northern half of the Panhandle, so we'll just kind of concentrate down here. And back to forecasting I go. My camera so you can see me work if you so desire. This is what it looks like when a forecaster is working. A TV forecaster. I'm gonna have to have a lot of coffee. Okay. Friday in southeast Nebraska, probably quiet until after sunset, and then storm chances increase into the overnight. Severe weather possible. What is today? Wednesday. Okay. I have 90s in the forecast for the next 10 days for Lincoln. Jeez. Cloudy.
Notice those workstation 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're full. I mean, we're just gonna put them side by side. Over the holes. I don't know if you want to go this way or if you want to go that way. Let's go that way. Well, like access like this. But these are open racks. So you can get it.
That storm in Garden County looks like it's not increasing in strength. In fact, it's decreasing a little bit. It goes from that purple to a really small dot of purple. So, a little good news there. And really, this is a tornado watch, so the big hail is going to happen, but the rotation is what you're looking at. Let's see.
I'm gonna run to the school. Do that stuff. I might just.
Ever heard of Lisco? Oh yeah, I've heard of Lisco. That's right on that Highway 26 over by, yeah, just before Bridgeport. You'll drive right through it. Don't blink. Oshkosh, Lisco, Broadwater. If you get off I-80 at Ogallala and head northwest through Oshkosh, Bridgeport, head towards Scottsbluff, really cool road. It really is. There's a lot of neat stuff out there. A lot of open spaces. Totally worth it if you're out there to go off the beaten path for a while. Same goes for Highway 2. But yeah, that Lisco, I've been through there. It's not very big. I'm not sure how big it is. Let me zoom in. Yeah, there's not much. Not much there. Oh, there's some more storms down here towards Yuma. Not a surprise there. It's one of the busiest spots for severe weather is that area. Alright, back to it I go. Recent models have these storms that are happening now gone by 5:30, and then another wave coming through the overnight. That's fascinating. We'll see if that happens. Okay, so yeah, there's so many ways you can get back to Gordon, and I think I've done them all. My favorite is probably the Roscoe cut across, or the Roscoe shortcut, where is it just before? Where is it? Just before Ogallala, right here. Roscoe is, I think it's over here. Where is it? Show up. Well, anyway, it's like right around here, and then you just go north, and you go around to 61, and then you go up through Arthur. Fascinating road there. I mean, it's twisted turns, and that Roscoe cut across is fun. Can't go much more over 55 though, it's really curvy. And then you get up to Arthur, and then you head north to Hyannis, and then over towards Gordon. That's probably the quickest way from Lincoln, all the way through North Platte, almost to Ogallala, go north at Roscoe, cut through Arthur, get up to Hyannis, and then up to Gordon. That's the fastest I've ever been able to get from one spot to the next. I mean, we've got starting to see thunderstorms all over the place. And here's that tornado watch. Southeast Wyoming, northeast Colorado, southwest Nebraska. Zoom out here a little bit. Most of them are right on that Colorado-Nebraska border. Southeastern Wyoming. Let's zoom in here a couple of spots. I don't know if we're going to get to 90 tomorrow, Lincoln. 65 to 15, 90. We'll see. It'll be close. What are we at right now? Let's see what the temperature is real quick. This will do it. Still 88. Ooh, we might not get to 90 today. I bet we do. I bet around 4. Let's see. Maybe want to be for crossing. I'll have to look here in a second. I'm right in the middle of something else. Let's see, I can do it this way. Yeah, that's taken data from that 82 is taken from the municipal airport in York. That's the closest sensor monitored, calibrated, real sensor. Looking at this 10-day forecast for Lincoln, if you live in eastern Nebraska, the best chance, and here's its forecast. Looking at the next best chance for storms is just Friday night and Saturday, and that's it. I don't have anything after that. God, my lawn is gonna die. Well, not a lot of people watching this. Yeah, that's it. Late Friday night after midnight into Saturday. Could see some severe storms. I got to figure out all this stuff because I work Friday until I come in at 1 in the afternoon. So how long do I stay? Probably 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. But then who comes in? So I got to figure that all out. In fact, I got to go talk to Jessica here in just a second. Ooh, it's on the 10-day. July 1. 4th of July is right around the corner, kids. Believe that? July 1. That's going to be a fun weekend because July 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. That's probably a 4-day weekend for a lot of us. And some of us are probably going to take the 5th off. That's what I should have done. Why didn't I do that? I could have worked Monday. I should take Wednesday off. God, that's a good idea. That storm in Garden County did not go severe. I'm a little surprised by that. Just kind of, maybe it's too far away from everything else. Yeah, don't light fireworks in eastern Nebraska this year. That's a great story idea. Really good story idea. Thank you for that.
I'll record with you at 4, but I have a phone interview at 3:30 or something. So
Okay.
be a little late.
Do you want to do it at 4?
I'm hoping it won't take that long.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, if I'm not around, I'll just be in my office.
Gorilla shirt. I saw them on a late night show not too long ago.
Yeah.
With Beck.
Which late night show? 'Cause I think I rode right there. I got a tour coming.
I don't know. I want to say it was Fallon.
That's not right. I can see that.
It was a kind of a cool song. Takes a second,
Yeah.
but
No.
you know how they are.
They're my favorite band.
They're cool. Love them. Love them.
Within like 3 months of me and my fiance dating, like for my birthday, she got me tickets to go see these guys.
Whoa.
It was like $150 tickets.
Where at?
It was in Kansas City.
Really?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was awesome.
Who opened for him? Or did they even have just
It
something
was-
strange?
It was just some two dudes I've never heard of.
Yeah.
And then like they took up the entire time. Literally the lead singer talked to the audience like one time. He's like, Kansas, I'm not in Kansas anymore. Oh, it's great." And then he like played.
That's so awesome. Mm. show you. Let me show you guys something.
If I can find it. I don't know if it's on here. No, that's not it. Never mind.
It's not on there. Okay, just watching the storms. They're just, severe thunderstorms meandering their way west in the southwestern panhandle. So I think I'm gonna let you guys go. And yeah, I've been on for about an hour. Yeah, almost exactly an hour. So we'll if this ramps back up and we see some tornado warnings, I might come back on, but I'm gonna sign off for now, and we'll talk soon. Bye.